Hey baby, hello to my beautiful ass collective, and baby, if you came across this video, then you happen to be vibrating at a frequency in which is in alignment with this message. So, as you can see from the title of the motherfucking video, this message pertains to the thread that is so simply, the spiritual thread that is so simply thin, but can literally serve as a catalyst to releasing large quantities, large events, large mass, large quantum leaps. Whatever this thin thread piece of string represents to you, something that you may not, you may feel like you're all tied up in, but you're not. Physically, it's more of a spiritual warfare. Whatever beautiful ass collective I'm speaking to definitely goes through, fire and air signs, definitely fire significant. Definitely my beautiful ass collectively goes through more spiritual warfare than they embark in the physical. That's why a lot of people in the physical that are a lot more earthly oriented or just these earthly ass surface level ass beings, they look at you and they be like, well, bitch, you don't really go through much. What do you really even go through? They're like, I've been through much. I lost her, I lost him, I lost them, but bitch, you ain't lose nobody. So really, what could you have gone through? What did you go through that's so bad? I'm speaking to my beautiful ass collective that has been in a loop, being told that your life is not that bad. Like who the fuck even, understands, like who even fixes themselves to say some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? That's a real inconsiderate motherfucker. And heavy on the fact that you cannot define nobody's emotional perception for them. Okay, confirmation, because it's just not like what I always say to somebody to like explain what emotional perception is in my own words. Just like I was saying earlier, somebody could definitely lost a lot of people. They could have definitely lost a lot of family, friends, whatever it is, physically by death or generally just in a betrayal state of mind or setting. Scenario, but you only lost your goldfish or you only lost your pet dog, and that literally made you feel so sad and devastated. Like, some people just don't understand. They're trying to belittle the fact that, because this is your childhood dog, you've been around it for years. Like, why are you justifying the way that I grieve? You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody define your cup. Don't let nobody define the water that's inside your cup. You know what I'm saying? They can't even barely see. They can only see the cup. You feel me? Type shit, in a sense, right? The vessel, you are the vessel, but they don't know the substance that is within inside the motherfucking vessel. Okay, this is a beautiful, beautiful ass channeling message. I don't know how beautiful. I really had no clue that would be so beautiful. Okay, Ace of Wands, you're definitely not of little rank. That's what I got from the Ace of Wands as it pertains to this reading. You are not of mediocre ass rank. Nothing you do is mediocre. Nothing you're about is mediocre. I don't give a fuck if you got sweats on or some bummy ass shit that you would probably say, but everybody looking at you like, well, bitch, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looking at you like, you know what I'm saying? Because you see where you want to be better at. You know where you want to be better at. You know how you want to live your life. You know where your upgrades are coming in at. But do not allow somebody to say, "Oh, you're not doing bad," or "Your life is not that bad," or "Your life is pretty normal. You're pretty fucking good," when you're actually not feeling fucking great. You know what I'm saying? That's not your truth with this Ace of Swords in reverse. If that is not your truth, do not live that shit. Okay, Nine of Swords, do not contemplate. You know what I'm saying? You're in this energy, beautiful ass collective, where you are not letting nobody define your worth. You're not letting nobody define what the fuck you should and should not go through. You know what I'm saying? Or what the fuck you should feel and you shouldn't feel. You feel me? If you only lived in that motherfucking place for 4 weeks, for 4 months, for 4 years, and that's enough for you, and they be like, oh, you should stay for another 4 weeks, another 4 months, another 4 years. It's not that bad. You can thug it out. No, fuck thugging it out. You know what I'm saying? A real thug is going to get up and make shit happen. Okay? Like, thugging it out is walking out on faith. You know what I'm saying? Trusting that even though you might not have the finances, even though you might not have the sponsor, everything set up, it's being set up. Don't even worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Future you's just gonna laugh back at this shit like, damn, God, this is really a part of my testimony. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn near, I appreciate you, because my testimony wouldn't even be juicy. How dry of a bitch would I be to just get so simple? You know what I'm saying? Simple. You're not a simple bitch. You know what I'm saying? Heavy on the fact that my my Beautiful Ass Collective might resonate with the simplistic or the minimalist aesthetic, but you are like simply complex. You know what I'm saying? The fact that the thread, like I keep envisioning the thread and then the image in the video, right? The fact that it's so thin, but it as much as it is, it can take a toll. It can consume something that is so big. A thin ass piece of string, a minor ass confirmation of spiritual birth, a minor ass earthly ass situation can take and consume something that is so forceful, magnetic, and what I need you to understand is that certain times it's not always you as the force. You're not the one attracting those low vibrational circumstances. The thread that is wrapped around you is. So needing to pull the shit off. I'm seeing this through my third eye, this envision of the Most High like putting you in a space where you're like ripping the fucking strings off, like they're pulling apart. You know what I'm saying? I'm also envisioning another vision of you being a puppet but coming to life. You know what I'm saying? Also Pinocchio shit, but not the same timing, just the fact that he was a doll and came to life. So you're done being like this doll when motherfuckers want you to be and what they feel like you should be or how you should do it. Don't let nobody come in telling you how you should do shit but God, okay? If it ain't of God, do not respond, okay? That's what I'm really hearing from my Beautiful Ass Collective. If it's not of God, learn to discern the voice of God to know first. But anything is simply that is of low vibration or makes you feel less than, it makes you feel like you can't do it, imposter syndrome energy, is not of God. So rebirth is significant. Praying for God, utilizing the scriptures. I heard that the Psalms, the chapter of Psalms in the Bible is a whole spell book. So definitely utilize that. Asking God to renew your mind, your body, your heart, and your soul, your thought. Cleanse your minds. Ask God to remove out your mind anything that is not like you. Be productive in these ways that are lucrative, because I know who doesn't want to be productive. Who doesn't want to make a task and not make money? I understand the people that are not material. I'm not either, but I'm very much so. My presence is paid. My task and my activities are lucrative. Continue to bind yourself to these energies. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it, because it's demanding. It's like a sense of commanding. It's a sense of commandment. It is a decree. It's an invocation. Somebody here needs to get on ChatGPT and ask they ass to make you a petition for that new car, that new house, that new motherfucking job, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Even not working jobs, bind yourself to motherfuckers working for you, okay? Confirmation on my motherfucking screen. Get into it, motherfucking clock it, okay? Beautiful Ass Collective, get